Good mornings, good evenings, everyone's all over world. Hope you guys fine and well, healthy. I just like to share my own experience and understandings about Buddhism. As a Buddhist monk, this is my duty and my responsibility to and my jobs and to practice Buddhism and share Buddhist knowledge and idea techniques. Today, mostly I like to talk, I like to discuss, and I like to share my own experience, my own realizations about uh, there is, you can see, even I saw lots, and I wrote lots of books in Western writers, and also some Eastern writers, some Middle Eastern writers write in some books. There have a lots of place, so many places and so many times I read one things, enlightens what and wisdom what. Also, if you read Buddhist books and if you listen from Buddhist speech and Buddhist Dhamma talks from Buddhist speakers, you can see there are lots of places, wisdoms and enlightenment what. We mostly Buddhist monks, nuns, devotees, Buddhist followers, we use these words. Even our all Buddhist goals and achievements, ambitions is to be enlightened selves, and another is get wisdoms about selves and others and truth and natures, right? But what is the difference between Buddhist enlightenments and wisdoms or others religious enlightenments, wisdoms, also non-religious, scientifics, philosophics, or geologists, biologists, anthropologists, analogicals, all others, all major subject and objective enlightenments or wisdoms. What is the difference? And here is the things. Buddhist enlightenment is, Buddhist wisdom is totally free from of all kind of attachments and desires, ignorance, and any kind of undertakings, dependings, and controllings. Buddhist enlightenment is mean there you're not going to borrow your enlightenments from someone's. Your enlightened capacity or ability, possessions, knowledge, no one will be controls, no one will be undertakings. It is totally liberate, totally free, and totally freedoms theirs. Also, Buddhist wisdom is totally have freedoms and also totally is liberate. There nobody will control your wisdoms, and you're not going to borrow your wisdom from someone's unknown, seen, unseen persons, God or creator, prophet, or any kind of masters or preceptor or teachers or gurus or any educators, any writers. This is totally your own understandings, own knowledge, own achievements, your own actions, your own work. This is the Buddhist enlightenments and Buddhist wisdoms. Because if you read other religious books, as example, as I am religious person, I am going to be compare a little bit. And I read in some Bibles. There, when you read the Bibles, when you practice Bibles, worship Bibles, what order it, there will God orders, prophet orders, and you follow the orders, and you worship it, you chant, recite again. Then there, thou will reward you, give you praise, and pronounce you as a enlightenment persons, or you are wisdomers. But these wisdoms and enlightenment, positions or powers or brightness have the controllers and have the also same time controller and someone depending theirs, because your practice or your worship, your chantings, you're doing for someone will give you reward or your prize. Someone give you your wisdom will be someone wisdom. Your knowledge will be someone knowledge. Your understanding will be someone controls. They are totally clear and very clean. They have about it clearance and definitions and details. Those boxes. Same time you can see other also religious books, text, main boxes and text there. Also same thing. Even you can see other Jewish books, Torah or Sabbath, other books, same thing. And I wrote this, that kind of things I saw there, I learned theirs. And same time you going to be educating yourselves many skills to your life depends skill. Life depends skills mean you have to make your livings. That's why you need some skills. Maybe you are good farmers and you need to be farming, how to be farming. You need to learn, and then how to be produce products or crops, grow crops and take the crops and sales and consumings, or sell these things and make money and make livings, right? This is the one of these skills. And there are other skills have a lot of type of profession. You can see our around our human lives. Some are law professions, some are advocating, some are medical professions, some are, you can see today there are lots of networking, hardworking professions, high-tech, low-tech professions. Also there are lots of business professions. Also you can see there's others materialized scientific proportions that make some materials, many type of material, the access materials that make available material for other people, other person. Can be machines or other product, right? For peoples to live easier and wealthier or happier. What people needed, try to available this and make accessibility, all kind of demand that try to supply. That's why some manifestation you can see around lots of, and this manifestation have there lot of specialists working on it to this manifest and then the creating, developing every day, one after one, new product, new stuff, new things for make human lives, make your lives, our around being life easier, to giving food, clothing, medications, and shelters, and other access, travelings, entertainments, eh, whatever human life needed to be survives, keep happy, keep wealthy as well. Their scientific definitions or literatures or historicals or geographicals or educators, oh, those are enlightened. I call them, oh, those are people are enlightened. These people are have wisdoms about it. They are also use wisdoms and enlightens. What? Sometimes, what is the difference between those materialistic knowledge, education, skillful education, and also unskillful education? There are some people they are also use enlightened word, also wisdom word too. This enlightened word, wisdom word, same time using religious people, non-religious peoples, believer people, non-believer peoples, Buddhist, non-Buddhist, also everybody using this enlightenment word, wisdom word. If you read these books, if you learn and study about it, then you can see that these two words many place, many times uses. But Buddhist enlightenment or wisdom is totally different from others religious or other skillful materialize or materialistic material specialist or educator use. They're totally different. I also talk about little bit person now into mid. If you see the read this book there, like a Four Noble Truth. This is main subject of the Buddhisms. And second, they have a eight noble path, right? Who practice this eight noble path, he or she become enlightened man, becomes through wisdom or through wisher persons, naturals and truthful and true wisdom and true enlightenments. This four noble truth. Like these four noble truths. Suffering, we know the suffering, we know the misery, we know the sorrow. Many people call many type of, and they use many word. Sorrow. You know sorrow? There are lots of type of sorrow, right? So many type. And then they also have a cause of the sorrow. Why we get suffers? Why we get pain? Why we get misery, right? Cause of misery. And there have also how to we can end the misery, end the sorrow, destroy the sorrow, solve sorrow. How to solve these problems, this suffering, this pain, this misery. They have also a way, they have a path, right? And same time, they also have sorrow, have endings. Sorrow also have ending. This suffering have ending. This misery have endings. This four noble truth about we have a knowledge, who are educated, who have a knowledge, who know about it, who don't have any ignorance, totally educated, totally mature about it, very clear, very complete and very detailed about it. This four noble truth. who had been practiced this part of the Four Noble Truth. There some eight noble paths. Who practiced this eight noble path? Who after practice eight noble path, who achieve you, who on this result, who achieve these results, who get this knowledge and wisdoms, enlightens wisdoms, enlightened energy. His energy, his wisdom is his own. There no one hand, no one controls, no one undertakings. Is totally free. Is on practice and on works, on hard works, on practice, and his himself and his own knowledge show him and show these wisdoms and know the wisdom. He destroy himself to after practice these eight noble paths and observes these eight noble paths, awareness these eight noble paths. He practically face and he practically know about it, learn about it, educated selves and educating selves about the truth of truth, Four Noble Truth. They are no one hand. They are no one's sacrifice, his own sacrifice, own considerations, own works, and he saw him and he feel it, he know it. This is totally liberate knowledge. This is totally liberate wisdom. This is totally liberate enlightenment. This is totally liberates wisdoms. This is totally freedoms, these wisdoms. This is not like others. This is completely free, liberate. This is the Buddhist ambitions and Buddhist wishes and Buddhist goals and Buddhist achievements. Anybody can be enlightenments. Anybody can be these wisdoms about, can get the knowledge or can be practiced, can be on it from anywhere. Because I just like to, as a my understandings, as a my learns, I like to share my own experience, what I learn about it. Buddhist enlightenment and Buddhist wisdoms, and we compares other wisdoms, other enlightenments, because you can see when you read other books, even you read any science books, whatever science, they have a lot of type of science, social science, political science, religious, therefore geographic science, geologies, biologies, chemistries. Any science you read, books read, any commerce you read, any marketings, any type of accountings, economicals, any books you read it and you learn it and you can do that, you well to do it, then you enlighten, you get wisdom about this business, these books and this knowledge, these educations. They are educators, call them enlightens wisdoms, secret wisdoms, this about this subject, these objects and these things, this theory, these methods, this idea, these skills. Even also religious peoples there give same kind of rewards and price or word and definitions, and also you can see other religious books, prophecy and purports. People also give that kind of rewards, price. His, her followers, disciples. But Buddhism is totally different. If you are pray or chant Buddha names all day and nights, if you don't understand about Buddha, even if you don't understand about Four Noble Truth, you cannot become enlightenment or enlightened wisdoms. You cannot get it. You have to understand about Four Noble Truths. Without understanding Four Noble Truth, you don't know about Buddha. Who is the Buddha? What is the Buddha? That's why you need to understand Four Noble Truth. This is very important. Understanding Four Noble Truth and your wisdom, totally your understanding totally free. There nobody hand. There nobody controls. There nobody's dependent. This is the Buddhist enlightenment wisdoms. Hope you understand. Thank you so much, guys, to have your wonderful times, valuable time with me and give with me. Have a good day and good times. Your successful day, successful times, happy times, and happy hours and safe times and safe lives and safe your environments. This is my wish for everyone, all of us, everyone, all living beings, all over the world. Thank you so much.